Thank you for the interview. Let me just grab something first. Pirate.
Amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. What title is that?
Oh, I just made it from the title that I made in 2K.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
An Aussie Legends title. I love that.
Yeah. And this is from my work.
I dig it. I guess I have to put my hat on now.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got to match the energy, brother. Let's go. Yo. oh, this is
Yeah.
Clip Farm Central, bro.
Yeah, I had this like ready last week. It's just been
Amazing.
Oh. Yeah. I went to work like this a couple of times now. Because there's like
Really?
4 pirate days a year.
Right? There's Talk Like a Pirate Day. There's
Like
Pirate Day.
Play as a pirate day and pirate day.
Yeah, right. Amazing.
So I get to use this a lot.
I'm speechless. My manager at the place that I work at actually just lets me wear my hat sometimes into work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just having fun.
Always, brother. Always. I've got a good job. I've got all. I saw that. I got 2 sales on my Redbubble the other week.
Yeah.
And one of them was one person that I work with. And I saw a second one and I was like, I don't know who that is, but thank you. I see it now.
Yeah, because I was thinking, I wonder if he sees Bundaberg and puts
No, it doesn't show me.
Oh, okay. It's good that it was also pushed back because this was going to come late.
Great timing then. I've also got one of my shirts on.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. I need to get that. And if you see behind me, I've been doing custom action figures.
Yeah, I did see Moko's. Was that used with Roman Reigns?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
But at the moment, I've just been working on the merch table. Here's a little sneak peek.
You got your Chad Atlas. Who's the other one there? Oh, Christina Cade. Who's the one on the left?
This one.
Yeah.
Generic. It came with it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just.
Well, I know the other ones.
Non-copyright logos with. I just thought that one was cool.
Yeah, fair enough. That's cool as hell.
I need to push this back. It's getting in my mouth.
Oh, trust. I've had this for about 6 years now, and it gets hot.
Yeah, I think I'm just good with short hair.
I miss it sometimes, but also I'm not that impulsive to cut the hair.
Yeah.
It's part of the gimmick, you know?
Yeah. And also, my friend told me I should do this. Jar of dirt.
Jar of dirt. Oh.
Of course, I got a jar of dirt.
So, are we recording right now?
Yeah.
Because this is great. Amazing. So, over the weekend, Wrestling Allegiance Rockhampton, my home company, we were at Smoked, a sort of a meat and beer festival, and there were probably over 5,000 people in the showground. And every time that I'd walk from like one pavilion to another, I'd get 15, oh, hey, Captain Jack, how's it going? I'm like, there's more than one pirate, but, thank you. I'm a wrestler too.
Is it fun being a pirate? Are you happy that you chose a pirate over anything else?
It's a loaded question because, one, absolutely, because I am one of the top merch sellers usually anywhere I go.
Yeah.
I have a great gimmick. There's so many things that I am able to do with what I can do. We'll probably get into it, but like a lot of my moveset is based on walk the plank, and I try and add some athleticism into what I can do. Because that sort of plays into people sort of see me as just a gimmick, but I think I'm a little bit more than that. But I got to lean into the gimmick side because that's what I am. I'm a bloody pirate,
And before I get into the wrestling stuff, have you still haven't watched Pirates of the Caribbean?
I've seen the first one.
Okay, that's good.
I've seen the first one. I've seen clips of the others,
Yeah. Well, to be
but
fair, Jack Sparrow hasn't come down and watched Australian wrestling, so I think you're fair.
yeah, he hasn't seen me.
Yeah.
It's only fair, right?
Hound. How did you start training to become a wrestler?
Right. So I was actually searching through my photos the other day, and it's a long story, kinda. I'll shorten it a bit. I was fixing phones in a shopping mall, and I was on my lunch break, and I heard these two guys talking about wrestling, and I was like, I'm gonna just butt into their conversation. So I scooched one seat over, and I was like, "Are you guys talking about wrestling?" And they're like, "Yeah." Blah 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 blah. We're actually wrestlers here in town. Uh, we've got a show on in 2 days. Do you want to be a cameraman? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Get me in. So I went and recorded Rocky's second ever wrestling show. And then pandemic hit because that was in 2019 when I first did that. So they held off shows for like nearly a year. Then May of 2021, I started. I went to the tryout. I've got a photo of me, Cherry Bombshell, Colt Winchester, Sam Cannon, and Ref Clouds now that also is a referee still to this day, all sitting next to me. And I love that photo because it's been a long time. So purely by chance, essentially.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people find wrestling by TV and things, but you were just there.
Oh, if I wasn't sitting in that one spot on that one day, I never would have been here. Like it. My real name is Lachlan or Lockie, and my mum read this book when she was pregnant, and it said, "Whatever you name your child, that's the kind of thing that they'll grow up to be." And Lockie sounds like lucky, and I've always been lucky throughout my entire life, which is pretty cool.
That's
Maybe
really
it's a mindset thing.
I was kind of named after a family member.
Yeah, right. Well, Joseph, my first name as a wrestler, is actually one of my middle names, Jozef. Come from my Polish side of my family. Is my granddad's father, I believe. So I like adding a bit of heritage into what I do.
And the night on your debut, when you actually got in front of the crowd, what was your first thought?
Oh, so I was a referee for about a year first before I debuted. And the night I debuted was the Mortal Kombat Rumble. I was also Ref Lockie and Captain Blackheart on the same night in the same ring. So I did a bit of a Mick Foley gimmick. But I was nervous, and still to this day, even before I walked through the curtain, I'm nervous. I got told if you're not nervous, you don't want it anymore.
Yeah.
I had all the things planned that I was gonna do. I was had in my head what I pictured myself as, and I look a bit cranky. Despite I was like, oh, what does it? Again, I've never seen a lot of pirate stuff, so I was sort of just winging it at that point, and just a lot of nerves. There were so many people that night. I think we had a 300 crowd-ish, and once I stepped out there, I felt it. I felt the energy, and I'm like, oh, this is what I want to do forever. Yeah.
Yeah. Was it different coming out as the first character and then the second character?
Oh, very much so. Because I was used to coming out as just the ref, being invisible, being not seen but seen. And so once I came out as Captain Blackheart, all eyes were on me, especially because that's the Rumble entry as well too. Like everybody's looking at the entranceway. It's a very odd feeling because it was so many years ago now. It feels like it, but I tried to soak it in as much as I can, and I've gotten better at controlling the adrenaline out there. But it was like pumped. The adrenaline just shot immediately.
Was it easier to come out the second time as the pirate or was it harder?
Yeah, I think it was easier. I think it's easier because I was ready. I trained for 2 years at that point before I stepped into a ring as a wrestler.
Yeah.
And I was great. What's the saying? Green as goose shit.
I don't know the saying.
But I felt like I was ready to finally get out there because
Yeah.
the way to get experience is to get experience. You're never gonna get better if you don't go out there.
And what was your day-to-day life as the referee compared to the wrestler?
Oh, it was boring.
Boring?
Yeah, I mean, I'd go over to like people's matches. I'm like, "What's your finish? What's your finish?" Da da da. Cool. And now as a wrestler, I'm like, yeah, hitting frog splashes and moonsaults and doing all cool stuff. It makes me feel like a bit of a badass. I can't lie.
You're just in full outfit, ready to get in the ring to fight.
Yeah, I mean, somebody came up to me at a show and they're like, "Oh, I feel like I look like a bit of a fool." I'm like, "Brother, I am standing here in stripy tights saying yar to a bunch of kids. You're not going to look much more foolish than me. And if you own it, you own it, you know?"
Yeah. And I like how you own it when the start of the match, you're like, "Are you ready, kids?"
That was on a whim. So I had a segment with TJ Starr, and he was doing a karaoke thing at the time. And I was like, "I know a ditty. Are you ready, kids?" And the crowd just responded immediately. Who doesn't love SpongeBob, right?
Absolutely.
Iconic.
Yeah.
Entire crowd just backing.
Are you ready, kids? I can hear you.
Me, aye, Captain. And what's good is I'm Captain Jozef Blackheart, so like it plays exactly into like who I am or like what the crowd sees me as. They can call me the captain now and respond to that with something that's already set in stone.
Yeah. And like you can't deny SpongeBob because I think it's like won like 20 Nickelodeon awards compared to losing 3 times.
Yeah, right. I haven't looked into the stats of SpongeBob. Oh, I can't imagine
3
it.
years they lost. That was
It's a
like,
great show.
yeah.
It's there's so much content behind it. Like, and I don't know if you caught. So sometimes I say it, but I do the "Are you ready, kids?" And then once that goes off, I say "I'm ready."
oh, okay.
Because SpongeBob does that. I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah, yeah.
And so I was about to say compared to a wrestler, but I accidentally said that in the same question.
Mm-hmm.
What inspired your gear to that, and when you started?
Yeah, right. So I went to one of my mates, or one of my old the person I knew, a Dungeons and Dragons session.
Yeah.
And I don't play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, so I made up this random pirate character at the time before I even thought of being a pirate wrestler. And so I was like, "Oh, you know, it'd be funny if I came dressed as the Thing, like as my character. That'd be fun." And so I went to like a costume shop and I bought this cheap ass pirate outfit and it had the red and black striped tights. And I was like, "Yeah, this looks cool." And then I looked in the mirror and I'm like, "I'm a pirate. Damn it. I look like a pirate. I've got the goatee and the mustache and the long hair." And I'm like, "I think this has got to be it."
Yeah.
And so as it evolved over time, you know, I chucked some pieces of gold on my sides, and my latest gear, I've tried to really incorporate the red, yellow, black, because both sides of I've got Aboriginal heritage, Polish heritage. I've got a bit of everything.
Yeah.
And so, you know, that red, yellow, black is sort of a little bit culture-wise for me.
Yeah, like the colors.
Despite me being white, that's also another reason is Captain Blackheart with the white skin, you know.
And like the colors are awesome. Like last week we did a Pirate Day thing, and I used yellow, black, and red
Mm,
based on the suit. One of the kids has it now. I don't know where it's gone.
yeah.
Find it, but yeah,
It makes me stand out in the sense of like, you don't have to see my face, you don't have to see my body. You can see just my gear or just the colors put together in that order, and you associate it with like Captain Blackheart in the wrestling scene now, which I'm very lucky that's happened. But I've worked hard to sort of build that.
and when I watch clips of you, I've noticed it's been to a lot of different places around the country. What was that like going to all these different companies?
Incredible. Before I started traveling, the first place that I went to was QWA in Townsville. That was at the end of 2022, I believe. And before that, for like the last 6, 7 years,
Look at me doing it this time.
I know my mates get up me all the time for it. And it's the meme, bro. But literally about 6 or 7 years, I didn't leave Rockhampton. I was just working, doing my thing. I was like, oh, you can't really leave, like blah blah blah. I didn't have the time for it. But then I realized, oh, I could just go. So Friday afternoon now, I'm off to a different place. Sunday night, I'm usually back. I don't have many weekends anymore, but I go to Townsville, Toowoomba, Maryborough, Brisbane. I've spent more time in Brisbane in the last 6 months than Rocky now because I've moved to Gladstone.
Yeah.
I'm heading back to Perth in April now. So I went there for the last winter camp, training with Damien Slater and Davis Storm. Incredible opportunity, incredible people, so much knowledge from those guys.
Is that mostly driving?
So I drive everywhere up and down Queensland. I don't fly, but I'm not driving to Perth.
Yeah, that one got me. I was like, can't drive to Perth.
That's a 5-hour flight on its own. I think it's like a 35-hour straight drive.
Would not plus traffic.
Plus traffic. There's no traffic in the sky. I am not doing that. But very many hours on the road, from Gladstone to Townsville, I think is roughly 9.5 hours if you drive without stops.
Yeah.
Brisbane's only 5-6 hours away now. Maryboro's 3, and that's just 2. So like not including back. The round trip is usually like between 6 to 20 hours and a weekend driving.
Yeah.
But you do what you love for your dream, Like I'm in a place where I'm pretty much in the center of Queensland, up and down. And it's long, but I love it. I get to see all my friends every single time, and that's one of my favorite parts is, you drive 8 hours for 10 to 12.
When you get there, are you like awake when you get to the shows?
Yeah, so
after that long drive.
I'll usually leave at like Friday afternoon after work. We will sometimes get there, depending on where we're going, like 10 o'clock. Like Townsville 2 weeks ago, we arrived at 2:30 a.m. So we just go to bed, wake up at 9, run the day, fall asleep, back in the morning.
Yeah.
I get a lot of sleep.
Nah. And if you ever come to Bundaberg.
Oh, Bundy Rum. Yeah. Is that where you're at?
Yeah, I'm in Bundaberg. The place that you slandered.
I'm not a fan of Bundaberg personally.
Not many.
Surprisingly enough, I don't even like rum. I'm a terrible pirate, I tell you.
Do you like dirt?
I prefer sand. I used to be a surf lifestyle.
Sand more.
Yeah, between the sea and the land, right? Sand. When I was little, I used to actually be a little nipper, a little surf lifesaver, doing like competitions and training and stuff like that. So I try and add little implements like that, like beach wading. You flick your legs up to the side so you can run through the water easily. And I was at the EBW camp, and Damien Slater was like, why do you run weird over the drop downs? And I'm like, oh, it's because you beach wade. I'm a pirate. I wade through the water. And he's like, fair enough.
No. Is there any other things like that we would notice in like the shows?
Off the top of my head, no, but I probably do things unconsciously.
Yeah.
I guess just, again, I'm a terrible pirate. I don't know too much about pirates, but the one thing I usually say, and I think I said this in Jesse Daniels' interview that he did for me, what was it? I forget things all the time.
I watched it this morning and I don't know what you're talking about.
No, yeah, fair. So because I haven't seen a lot of pirate stuff, I feel like anything that I give that is piratey is sort of my own thing that I'm thinking of. You know, I take things from elsewhere, but like my version of me as a pirate is me as a pirate. I'm not trying to copy anybody. I'm not trying to take things from Jack Sparrow and come out with a jar of dirt and stuff like that. So I think that's one of the things that makes me slightly unique in a way. And you know, I'm not hating on like doing that as well too, because you got to sort of fall into your gimmick a little bit too. I did a New Japan Tamashii tryout last 2024 October, and I got the opportunity to meet Farley, Tox Farley, and get some advice from him. And he watched some of my footage, and he told me, "Oh, you should run like Jack Sparrow and do like the silly walk and blah blah blah." And as much as that is really really good advice, I didn't personally think it was for me at that point. You know, I might do that eventually.
Because when I would see that, I would go like, "Oh, that's awesome!" But when you're doing it, I'm thinking Jack Sparrow, not
Captain Blackheart.
Yeah.
Right. That's sort of my mindset. And no disrespect to that. I love taking advice and trying to apply those things. I just feel like it didn't fit what I'm currently doing at the time. But then again, I also come out with a Captain Feather Sword, so who am I to talk?
I remember when I was little, I don't know what it's now, but I had a little feather sword because I got to go to SeaWorld and it was like this Captain Feather Sword and we got to go on his boat.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I just remembered that. I forgot the picture, but I have a little picture of like probably like 4-year-old me in pirate gear.
That's amazing.
Yeah. So like when I see you, I think about like all the pirate things because I used to be into pirates when I was younger. And like nowadays, I dress up as a pirate at work.
Like people just like pirates for some reason. I guess speaking candidly, I never had the appeal of pirates, but I can see why. Like they're outlandish, they're flamboyant, they're very out there type of people, and they're very easily relatable or like. Because they can be bad guys. It's like Eddie Guerrero, lie, cheat, and steal. But you love him.
Because like Jack Sparrow, Captain Feathersword, Captain Hook is one.
Captain Hook,
like
yeah.
Captain Hook is the one that you can like and hate.
Yeah,
Whichever
I mean,
version you look at.
Yeah, but didn't
because he was a good guy in the original.
I get some hate from it, but I don't watch a lot of movies, so like I've only seen a little bit of Peter Pan. But I know what there was the alligator or the crocodile that had the ticking clock and bit his hand off. And that's why he's called Captain Hook. But you know, he's trying to beat up some kids.
Yeah.
Like
way different from the original.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. In the original, he's one of the good guys.
Really?
Yeah.
In the like original Peter Pan.
Because like Disney used to pick up these horror stories and make them for kids.
Right.
Like Cinderella was basically a horror. Pinocchio was a horror. And they've picked up all these things and made it for kids. So like,
I didn't know that.
Completely different.
Holy moly. And I guess adaptation to the modern thing, you've got to have a good guy and a bad guy to sell it.
Like pirates too, I feel like they would have fun with.
100%. I think, was it Kairi Sane that sort of started off as a bit of a pirate gimmick?
The pirate wheel with
Yeah.
and the pirate ship in the background at WrestleMania.
Badass. I love that stuff. Like, now that I can appreciate it a little bit more. And I know the crowd in Japan, like I've seen a lot of stuff, they sort of like a character, you know, they're like somebody that they can cling on to a little bit. And I think my character would work pretty well in Japan, so I'm hoping to go there in the next couple of years to do maybe a tour or two, get my passport and sorted and whatnot.
So if it's not in Australia, where do you want to go if you're not conquering Australia?
New Zealand is an option. They've got New Japan Tamashii over there, and I have worked a New Japan Tamashii show for the pre-show, the Brisbane show that came last year. Japan is probably high on my list, though. I really want to go there. I did about 250 days of Japanese Duolingo. I can't really speak very much, but I can recognize certain words now, so it'll make it a little bit easier to. Oh goodness, it's the Monster Energy.
Actually,
Oh, brother, let's go.
Yeah.
White Monster, shout out Hypermail, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is the third time a drink has been advertised here without an ad.
Oh, yeah. Monster Energy. Drink it.
Captain Jozef Blackheart.
Yeah, Captain Jozef Blackheart endorses White Monsters.
No.
Confirmed.
And what's your favorite match that you really recommend we must watch if we want to be a fan?
Ooh. I've had nearly close to 100 matches now, I think. Which is crazy to think because they start all just blurring together. I used to be able to like recall every single one, every spot that I've done, and they all start blurring. Some of my favorites that I've had, I love the Atomic crowd. APW's crowd is just so receptive to everything that I do. All the matches that I've had there are amazing. The four-way with Jake Murphy, Logan Pierce, and Toa. That was a really fun match. I got cracked with a kendo a couple of times in that one. I then had a four-way with the Misfit, Don O'Reilly, and also Jake Murphy.
Title, I think one.
Sorry?
Ivan and Biff.
Oh, yeah, that was long ago.
That's how I discovered you originally.
Yeah, right.
Interviewing Ivan, and he was like, "Oh, this match was amazing," and like the table shot from the stairs.
I think that was Dick Storm.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, that was Dick Riggs and Jason Storm as Dick Storm. Yeah. I love that name, by the way. Both amazing fellas. Versus title for the War Tag Team Championships, and we actually had shows in a nightclub for a little while. So that was in a nightclub.
And like Ivan said, it was fun wrestling you and other stuff. What's your side in working with those two?
So I didn't get to talk to him a whole lot, Malibu and Ivan. We did our match, had our time, and then because I think I had 3 matches that night. So there was our VIP match, tag team, and then that led immediately into the first match, which was another tag team match to qualify into the tournament. And then the finals was against Title, and they beat us. To be fair, they cheated. They used a skateboard.
Yeah,
couple surfer dudes using a skateboard. Bloody. What dicks?
I was gonna say, like, is that a tournament or are you just being a dark horse?
No, yeah, that was a tag tournament for the titles. So title, then won that to then go face Dick Storm for the titles because they held them at that point. And then the evil Jason Storm turned on his partner, which despicable.
Yeah. And what was it like doing those 3 matches? Like getting yourself ready for those?
That was at a time where I was still relatively new. I think I was only about 6 months in wrestling as a wrestler at that point. So I was always willing to. I kind of still am. I'm a bit crazy. We were all a bit crazy to be wrestlers, but I've got really, really good cardio. I used to do like state sprinting and cross country as a teenager. So I've always been relatively like thin. So I've tried to start putting a bit of meat on my bones. But I've always had pretty good cardio. So doing 3 matches in a night, something I could do. I was training 4 or 5 times a week. So it's just having your body be ready to be able to take that amount of punishment in such a short period of time, really.
I feel like I talked about him last time. The Pirate King said it well. The people that wrestle are crazy. The people that manage the wrestlers are crazier. But all the work they do, you have to respect them.
Right. I might be disrespecting somebody. Who's the Pirate King?
He's a commentator. The shows you've been at, for whatever reason, he wasn't there. Maybe sick.
I think I did hear about him, and he wasn't at the show that I was at.
Because he, remember, he did message you, I think, at one point. Yeah, he's just basically dresses up as like One Piece. He's got that pirate jacket. But yeah, he doesn't do R as like you, but like
that's so
the
fun.
Pirate King.
See, it's really weird when I go out there. I can switch that on so quickly. Like I love entertaining. I love some of my favorite things in wrestling were the Santinos, the R-Truths, all the really silly stuff.
Yeah.
And so like I'm always torn between I want to be a serious wrestler and no, but I'm a pirate. It's funny and I get great reactions from the silly stuff.
Yeah. Because you like your serious wrestlers like John Cena, Roman Reigns, but like people got furious when R-Truth went away. Like,
let the record state that I said, how dare you chant for somebody that's not here. Think about it, you'll get
all that anger in the people.
They needed him back. But like, you know, he in theory wasn't doing a whole lot, but he was an integral part of what WWE needed at that time. Yeah. Like they want R-Truth to have a job. They want him there. And it's because he does amazing work.
Yeah. I still remember it was like probably like early last year. Me and my friends were joking around because it was like all these fake WWE news was coming out and it was entering the group chat so easily. It was like imagine somebody made this like real social media and like facts, and then we throw out something absolutely crazy that would never happen, like R-Truth being released.
Yeah.
We never did it, but that just predicted what would happen.
And I mean, I saw the stories that came out because Unreal is sort of, I don't know how I feel about Unreal. I like seeing all the behind the scenes stuff as somebody who does that myself. Like seeing the real people behind the characters and stuff. But at the same time, kayfabe, brother, come on.
Yeah. And like some people are saying is Unreal kayfabe and other things, and people are getting messy about it.
Yeah, it really blurs the lines, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a cool but weird show. Like halfway through it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's not 40 years ago, and you know, like the curtain's already pulled back enough that you can see behind the curtain.
The scene in The Young Rock. Have you ever watched that show?
No, I haven't, but I have so many friends that are actually in that show.
Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy when I realized that. The episodes, the manager is driving and he gets like this milkshake thrown at his head. And he gets to the room and he's like, guys, They hate me.
I love that. We're so weird with that. Like, I'm doing my job right. They all hate me. Like, what? I don't think there's any other sport that you could probably do the things that we do in. Like, I've done some wild stuff, and even as a good guy, like things that would probably be illegal anywhere else. I had a match with Avarice, Kyler and Logan, both great people, near and dear to my heart. And it's a little inappropriate, but Kyler had Chris Dink in a sort of half Boston crab. So I've come over, boom, chopped Kyler, nothing. Boom, chopped him again, nothing. Chopped him one more time, dropped it. And I've kicked him square between the legs.
I feel like that happens so often.
Yeah, but obviously, didn't do anything. And they beat me up for it, granted. Warranted.
Yeah. A little bit of a receipt.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. But, you take that exact same thing and you put it on the street, and I'd probably be in handcuffs in 20 minutes.
Yeah. I still remember one of the first ever shows that I went to. My friend was new to wrestling, and she was so confused and shocked because I forget whatever happened, but the current champions had to get their titles stripped from them.
Right.
And they were refusing to drop it. So for some ever reason, the entire roster comes out in the ring. It's 30 people just trying to take this title off these guys.
Yeah, right.
It's just why is everyone here?
Yeah. Do you know what show that was? That sounds really funny.
An IPW show.
Okay.
But yeah, that was my primary school.
Far out. Because IPW has been running for a fair while now. 20-something years?
Young enough that I thought I was watching The Undertaker.
Right.
So maybe 7 or 8 or 6, 7 or something. Yeah. I was on a ride yesterday, and everybody was doing 6 7. I'm like, this is how I die. Because the ride, it was doing this, super fast. They had this song playing on about dying young.
Oh no!
But he was doing 6 7. I'm like, I thought it was hysterical.
Please no. See, it's funny in moderation, right? You start doing it too much, and the joke's dead.
Yeah.
Or you do it too much, and it becomes funny again.
Yeah.
That's how I like it. It's the old over-explaining a joke.
Yeah. And what was your first thought when you won a championship in your career?
Ooh. So I've won 2 championships. Both were tag team titles. I was lucky enough to hold both of them at the same time. The first ever Wrestling Legends Rockhampton and QWA Rockhampton was before war. QWA and Townsville tag team champion at the same time, which is pretty cool. I was very grateful. I always saw, people holding titles, and it's not jealousy, but it's envy. I wish I had that too. I don't wish anybody. I wish them that they didn't have it. I just also want that as well. And so when I finally got to hold these titles, I'm like, oh my god! The fanboy in me just.
So you can just see the joy.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for the opportunities. I see titles as sort of almost not a promotion, but trust from the place that you work at, that you're able to do the job and do it right. Because it takes a lot to be a champion. Not everyone can do what we do, let alone do it at the high level. So to be able to be trusted and have that championship, it means a lot to me personally.
Because it takes so long to get up there. Some people would take 4 years to actually just get into the ring for the first time. or like it can take a
100%.
decade to win a championship. But when it happens, it's just you see that real person.
Yeah, you see the emotion on their face. This is my 4th year of wrestling, I believe. It's 3.5, coming up to 4. Minus 6 months because I did break my arm when I lost that QWA championship. Actually, broke it about 3 minutes into the match. Got up, did a moonsault, and then got beaten up for another couple of minutes with the broken arm hanging off. That was a rough night, but I got some good street cred from it. What was the question again?
What was it like winning your championship? What was your first thought when you actually held the title?
I couldn't believe it was happening. I got put up on the shoulders. What I was doing at the time was like one of the most popular things at the time. And we got forced into the main event because the crowd wasn't happy with the thing that they were being given at the time. It was supposed to be like a triple threat for the main title. And I think they had seen it like 3 or 4 times by that point.
Yeah.
And when they built up for it, they were just sort of bored at that point, I think. But we were the hot thing. We sort of were pushed into that scene and we sent them home happy that night, I'll tell you what.
Yeah. So you found out you were going to win the title on the day?
We like to have a bit of a saying, best man on the night. Sometimes they don't tell us until last minute. Not to give too much away, but yeah.
Yeah. What I noticed is like people have trouble remembering what happened, but can tell you what exactly happened when they did it.
Yeah, I get certain things that snap my memory back in. One of the biggest things that I remember, right at the end of the match, I was putting Jason Storm through a table, and they set it up, and the table legs broke, and so we're like, "We still got to use this table." We put it in the ring, and then I did a cannonball flip onto the table. Didn't break. Crap. I'm putting this man through this table. So we slid it out to the other side, put him on it. I went up to the top, and from corner to other corner, frog splashed him onto the ground from to the outside. Just the reaction that got, who doesn't love seeing somebody get put through a table?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I remember it felt like a million years, but I was standing up the top just looking out, and I'm like, just trying to soak it in just before that moment because I knew I had to go through a table as well. But that's one of the biggest things that I remember from that is standing up on the top rope looking out at all the things, and you let them build. You let them build so that when you hit it, they're waiting for it.
Yeah.
I think they call it a pop because that's what happens when you come.
And it continues.
Yeah.
But
Please don't clip that, please. That one's so awkward.
it took me a second.
Yeah.
Let the ride go on. In theory, it's bad, but hearing that the table didn't work and then you actually got the moment, I feel like that's cooler.
We had to call it out there, and that's sort of. We have a running joke with Angus Sharp, my new tag team partner with Above the Law at the moment. Sort of plays into the shirt you're wearing.
Yeah.
Gold can't shine without a bit of darkness, But so he was the first ever inaugural Millennium Champion at War, and let's just say that he was the better man on the night.
Yeah.
Without giving too much away.
And
He'll understand that.
yeah, that leads into my next question. How did the group form?
So interesting. I'm not sure, not too sure how many War fans are going to watch this, because your audience would be predominantly more down south, I assume. But
Well, I interviewed a Melbourne wrestler. That could
well,
bring in more people, maybe.
that's all still down more south than Rocky.
Yeah, true.
But so Angus Sharp, he's been the champion for about a year now or so. When I broke my arm, Cherry Bombshell, the commissioner, and she made me the tag team commissioner. So we were a bit of a duo for a little bit. Cherry Bomb has had just countless arguments and bickerings and problems trying to deal with Angus Sharp throughout the year. And, Captain Blackheart has never been able to beat him. He's beaten him in tag team matches, but he's never been the one to pin or pin him. So we've both been on the outside. We've both not been interacting with the final moments of the matches when I've beaten him. So I thought I'd go to Cherry Bombshell and devise a little plan, because I was in the main event of our WrestleMania show, Stampede. And I just thought, what better opportunity to align myself with the two most powerful people in the company? The commissioner, the one that makes the rules. I'm a pirate. Some would say a bit of an outlaw of the sea. Angus Sharp is the outlaw muscle. She makes the rules, we break them, so we are above the law.
That's a good one.
Right? I like to think it makes a whole heap of sense, because if you can't beat them, join them, right?
No. What was the crowd reaction when you joined them?
They didn't know what to think at first. They love Cherry, and I'm a bit of a mainstay, good guy. So they were sort of confused at first. I think they cheered Cherry beating up Trent O'Day. I mean, what a shock. Who doesn't cheer when you beat up Trent O'Day, am I right? I guess it's the times that fuck you, Trent O'Day. It was his birthday yesterday. I didn't even wish him happy birthday. My bad. Sorry.
Well, you get that birthday in a week when it gets posted.
Yeah. He hit me so hard on when I went up to Townsville the other weekend. So hard. Dead. I was dead. What a dick.
I didn't see photos of that show.
But Cherry has given him a big old stunner bomb. Cherry bomb stunner. I'm not sure what she calls it. The crowd cheers. I was like, right. Even after I've low blowed him, I put on my mean face, stomped his head into the mat. Gus has taken his head off. 1, 2, 3. I think they finally got the message when Cherry took off her red wig to reveal the black hair underneath.
Yeah.
Shows that we've all aligned. We've got a hand symbol, which is, if you look at it, it's an A for above the law, double L for lawless, Cherry, Gus, me. There's a lot of meaning, and also Illuminati.
Yeah.
Did you know?
Cool. Yeah.
We've got a lot of meaning behind our stuff.
Thought into what they do like this.
We were all entertainers, I think, at heart. Cherry was a drama teacher in another life. And so she likes having meaning to the things that she does, which I love that too. You gotta make things mean something.
Yeah.
And things just for no reason, what's the point?
Yeah. Because I remember in drama, our teacher would always say, like, well, what's the meaning of it? What is the meaning of it?
It's like art teachers.
The slightest thing we did needed a meaning.
Yep, it's like art teachers and, what does red mean? What does blue mean, in their art? And the artists are like, I like red.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still remember. You know how you have to have your name in like the corner of it. I said to like in art.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, when you're signing your art. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
To
yeah.
an art teacher, I want to hide my name into it, like hide in the art.
Right. I like that.
Yeah, because I was already hiding the initials for what I was doing, and
Mm.
just like no, you have to put it in the corner. Went okay, left Joe, just hit it. Did not even see it. But like if I
So much for
grab it,
being
I can point out where the J, where the O is, where's the E.
so much for being a trendsetter, am I right? You're trying to do something different and they're like, nah, stay in your lane. That's schooling for you usually.
Yeah. Yeah, school is up and down. They let you do stuff, and then they don't let you do stuff.
And
Yeah.
school can be hit or miss. It's not for everyone. You know, some people have different learning styles, communication styles. I graduated through school. One of the biggest things that I like saying is I love learning, but I struggle with studying.
Hmm.
Especially with things that like I'm not 150% like totally invested in.
Yeah.
Like I will take study for hours and hours and hours. I don't get sick of wrestling. I haven't. I was watching a bit of your. Is it pronounced Moko? I don't want to offend him. I like
Right. A
Moko.
lot of people get it wrong. It's okay.
Yeah, some people call him Moko.
Yeah.
Oh, just yeah. Oh, that's hard.
Yeah, because I'm gonna try to cover this.
You've even got the mini title too.
Yeah.
That's hard as. How is that available for download on WWE 2K25?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting that. I'm also on 2K25 if anybody wants to download me. You do have to purchase Bray Wyatt's The Fiend character
Okay.
because they're the red and black striped tights that I'm wearing in that. But it's got all my moves. It's I'm not sure who did that, but was it you?
No, that wasn't me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think his name, but yeah, there's another guy that was. Bear, it's something Bear.
I think he's an Atomic fan that comes to Atomic.
Oh, this is gonna bug me all day now.
Ooh, I've got him as one of my favorite creators on 2K25.
Bear
So like,
something.
yeah,
Yeah,
Drop Bear.
Drop Bear.
I'll drop Bear. Yeah, he travels everywhere to go to shows.
Yeah, he's definitely committed.
Crazy.
Yeah, like I like as him. I like doing all the 2K stuff. There's a
Mm.
post of when I was at 100 downloads, all the characters that I made at that point.
Yep.
Yeah, and basically try and move into making these.
That's really cool, bro. That's yeah, of course. There's not a lot of like. I know some people do like 3D printing and stuff,
My
but it's
friend
really difficult.
helped me with the face scans.
Yeah. But that's really talented, bro.
Yeah, thanks. It
Yeah.
takes a while to make all
Oh,
those.
I could imagine.
Yeah, and
Who do you reckon would be the best character to use to make one of me?
I
Maybe Kit Wilson.
yeah, Kit Wilson.
Yeah, Kit Wilson. He's the goat, bro.
Yeah, if I use Kit Wilson for you, maybe I use Kit Wilson for Mutt too. Because
Oh,
sorry.
there's the classic. No, I should have wear a beanie and it'd be like, yeah. All I got to do is wear a JJ shirt, and you won't know.
But yeah, I'm just been trying to been doing paint pens. I don't
Mm.
I'm really good with paint, so I went with the pens.
You got to find that right shade to match that to color in the tattoo there. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Shout out, Knockoff. He's the guy.
because I showed my friends this, so I was like, look how much detail this has, and now this is what I'm doing to it.
Oh yeah, just scribble it in.
Actually, at
There
the
you go.
time, it was just this.
But you're a little off screen. Oh God.
You see it?
Oh, I didn't know you could take their heads off.
Ah. Yeah, my friend, I was playing a game with him, and we were looking at each other on the screen, and he's like, "Just a question. Why are the action figures behind you without heads?" What? Yeah.
So about that, I swear I'm not weird.
Yeah. It's just the head here.
Do you is that the only one you've made so far?
No, I haven't finished them, but I'm gonna try and make myself.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't even started. This will be Toa.
Yeah.
And can you guess who this could be?
Oh, well, that's Jeannie, of course. I've been on a couple of shows with you, Jeannie. She's an absolutely lovely person. Like, that literally looks like her gear.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, that's sick. I swear.
Yeah.
Nah, you did great. That's awesome, bro.
I've never seen
To them.
all the guesses.
Mm.
Yeah, and what would be a dream match of yours? Like, this can be like any time, like this person in 2010, and any match type.
Any person ever?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm way too indecisive for that, bro. Holy moly. Oh God. I feel like any match that I would pick it'd be a squash match because I'm nowhere near the size of like some of those WWE wrestlers. I'm trying. I'll be curling 20 kilos now. I'm trying to get the guns up.
I recently did 50, like yesterday.
50.
Uh,
Deadlift, yeah, nice. I can squat about. I haven't squatted in a while for a one max rep, but I can fireman carry 140. Sitting at 70, I think that's pretty good.
yeah.
Lifting double weight. Oh my goodness, you put me on the spot. The first person that comes to mind is John Cena.
Yeah.
'Cause I give me 2 seconds.
Okay. Wait.
This title belt is from 2008. Look, it's literally got the old styrofoam, and look how good quality it still is. It's not crusty. It still spins.
Mine in good condition.
Right?
Cool.
And it's even got my name still engraved from when I was a little kid
Awesome.
in the side of the plate. Like,
Does it say the year?
2005.
Yeah. I think mine was 2008. It was the Wing Eagle.
Right.
And I still remember, I still have it, but me and my friends were on the trampoline, don't do this at home. And
I was doing it at home, brother.
we were doing it, and I forget who did it. Somebody threw the title, and we were going to hit each other, but it would be a miss. So I've gone to hit him. He's dodged. I went, and it hit against the trampoline, and it just broke.
No.
It was still together, but it was like this one big line.
Yeah.
The globe to the bottom.
That's so sad. I had some really weird titles actually. This is probably my favorite I ever had. Like, I cherish this so much, so much.
My favorite.
You're right, of course.
W title underneath.
You should go to like Royal Championships or something. They take a little bit sometimes, but like that's where usually a lot of the companies get their titles from.
I have seen them before. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know Oz Wrestle, the ones that do the cards and stuff.
Yeah.
Like Pyro Media and stuff like that. They've got their own title. And I don't know when they're fighting for it or if somebody is fighting for it, but that'd be cool.
Yeah. And I remember just like always having championships when I was younger. I remember I had like all the WWE heavyweight titles, the Wing Eagle. I had the coin tag team titles and the SmackDown tag titles.
Yeah, right.
Because my friend didn't get one, I gave one to my friend for Christmas, and we.
And then the red and blue one, the one like the Usos held.
Yeah. And we also had a swing seat as our 24/7 title.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
A swing, like
the blue
with the
swing.
green swing seats.
Yeah, like the blue seats on the swing.
Yeah.
Dropped them off, and we used that as the title. We're just in the street.
Yeah, right.
So it wasn't penning. I think it was like you had to grab them for like 5 seconds, and then you would become the champ.
Oh, you're playing Tiggy essentially for a 24/7 title. Yeah.
And we would just, when we had the moment, we would run in the house and lock it.
Oh, yeah. Cheat codes. It's like cheat codes in a video game.
Yeah.
Door's locked. Can't get me. Haha.
Yeah. So definitely, what would be the stipulation of John Cena?
Oh. I get really sidetracked, by the way. About 2 weeks ago, I got my ADHD diagnosis. So, that.
I've had it for
we on the spectrum, baby. Yeah. Official. It's a title.
New championship coming out.
Yeah. And you were at the last IPW show as well, too. I'll get to your question in a second. But, I got my feather sword shuffle. That's a obvious nod to Cena, of course. Just add my own little flair to it.
Yeah.
It's not going to be an I Quit match because bro's never given up, except against Gunther.
Well, he didn't I can't do this anymore. He's like, you have.
Yeah, I love that ending.
At it because I saw it as him like, now I'm passing the torch, not him like, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, I saw it as like, all right, buddy, you got me.
There's a recording of me reacting to that. It's so funny.
Yeah, right.
Because the one before that, I knew Gunther was going to win, but at some point in it, I was convinced John Cena was going to win.
Yeah.
Yes. 1, 2. Damn it! Why?
John Cena has him pinned. 1, 2. I'm like, yes! And then when I'm celebrating, I look back and I went, no!
Yeah, I think we all knew that Gunther was winning that one. Like, how are you going to beat Goldberg and then not beat Cena? But I think we all wanted Cena to go out with a bang on top. But I feel like it was the right decision. I feel like it was
Santy, but I don't want to give him full credit because I'm not sure if it's him or not. I'll put it below. But someone had this really good idea that John Cena's losing the fight, and like R-Truth, the Miz, all these people John Cena have known, like Cody Rhodes, they all come out to help him. And just before they get to Gunther, he actually stops them and says, "No, I'm doing this."
That would have been actually like a really good moment.
And he starts doing their moves to pass the torch, and then the person said he wins or lose.
Yeah. Oh, I think it'd be funny, and this is the bad guy in me coming out. They all come out one by one to help, and Gunther just takes them all out. I don't know.
Yeah, that could have definitely happened. And R-Truth would have just knocked himself out.
Because, wait. Oh.
R-Truth never fails to make me laugh.
Oh, he's got so many good moments. You're not even in the match.
My favorite one is the ladder in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
And I was literally
Here's the briefcase.
I was with a friend and we were predicting who was going to be in the Royal Rumble. And I posted online all my predictions. But as a joke, I said, R-Truth is going to be in the Women's Rumble.
Oh.
And he came out.
Yeah, that was crazy. I remember watching that live, and it was number like 26 or something. And he's come out after, was it?
The Viking girl.
Yeah. Valkyrie? No. Maybe?
No.
That's Valkyra, the new NXT woman. But yeah, and so we're like, why has he just come out at number 26? Surely he's 26 in the men's rumble. And so when he came out at 26, we all lost our shit. It was amazing.
Yeah. Because when he won to to qualify for the Rumble, when he did that, I remember just saying, he just said, I'm going to be in the Rumble. I wonder, because he didn't say men's, that was the idea that I got.
Right. And that sort of like plays into a little bit of like what AJ Styles might be doing soon. Because he said, my WWE career is over.
Yeah.
Right? He didn't specify that he's finished with wrestling all entirely.
Because like when Triple H got interviewed about it, they're like, is AJ's last match? And he went, he said it is. And they're like, but is it? He said it is.
He said it. So nice. Yeah, but the Ric Flair came out. Like, Ric Flair's, how many last matches has Ric Flair had?
He is currently 79 and his last match got cancelled.
Wasn't it the one with Jeff Jarrett?
Yeah, but then he was in a 6-man tag.
Wait, past that?
I think it was after. He was like
after that. I think that was that one because he got knocked out in that match.
Yeah, and then he said he didn't like being knocked out, so he wanted to do another match. Then Charlotte commented under it, we're going to have a talk. And then like a couple weeks later, he came out and said, I'm fully retired.
Okay, good. Because that man is going to have a heart attack in the ring for sure.
He's going down quote saying, I want to die in the ring. That is a quote by Ric Flair.
I mean,
no.
Sabu.
Yes.
Like, I feel like he probably wanted the same type of thing. Like, but us wrestlers are crazy, bro. I can't explain it.
You have to respect.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like as much as you want to do that, that's so traumatic for the entire fans in the attendance. You can't post that anywhere. You can't, like, that's just dead footage then. It's somebody's death. You can't post it. Why would you do that?
That would be the end of that. Whatever company would do that.
Oh, for sure.
After he said that, I'm like, there should be no company going, okay.
I mean,
what stipulation was it again?
That's right. Back to the question.
We took a very weird road.
We detoured and we got back to it.
In dangerous territory.
I always liked what John Cena did with his last man standing matches. One of my favorite spots ever is the duct tape around the ring post with Batista. I feel like he always comes up with some really interesting stuff. Last man standing matches have always been some of my favorite matches as well too, because they can be really versatile. Like Brock Lesnar using the tractor and destroying the ring, and Roman Reigns have to literally like bury him with things to keep that man down. And even then, afterwards, he just knocks the stuff off and gets back up after the 10 count.
Or handcuffed to the bottom of the ring so they can't stand up.
Yeah, like there's some really, really good moments that you can create out of those things, I think.
Yeah.
And I love unique things that haven't been done before. Super random, I was in Queensland's first ever tag team boxing match.
Okay.
I've done one charity boxing match. I'm a 1-0 undefeated boxer. Colt Winchester and Captain Blackheart. But like, I just like unique things. Never been done before, you know? That's the stuff that goes viral.
Yeah. That kind of reminds me of chess boxing.
Yeah. You can tag out at any time, you know, you've got to switch. Recently at QWA's Rumble, I was number 1 after, actually, that's probably one of the best matches I've ever had. Trent O'Day, Weston versus me in a triple threat. Trent O'Day caught me in a cutter out of my top rope moonsault onto Weston and then submitted me. Wasn't very cool, but amazing match, but it means I had to start at number 1 in the Rumble. And I came out with my brand new best friend, Roger the Parrot.
Yeah.
We love Roger. He's a happy guy, jolly, if you will. Jolly Roger. And so Guapo, the resident luchador of QW of the Qua, he calls it.
Yeah.
Wrestled Roger, and Roger actually spent more time in the Rumble than Captain Blackheart did.
I did notice that.
Yeah,
Good job, Tim.
he got an extra 2-3 minutes and got eliminated, unfortunately. Also, fuck you, James Sugar Williams. Not even good bar. You beat up a parrot.
Peter's
Clip
coming.
that. Clip that.
Yeah, Peter's coming.
Oh, he's gonna get it. He's gonna get it. Revenge for Roger. Hashtag it.
Yeah. And when I was on your social media, I noticed one thing. I want to do it. I know I'm not the best at it by a long shot, but the Captain's Challenge.
Ooh, yeah. I've got that pinned.
Yeah. We could do it in person or just record each other. I want to battle in the Captain's Challenge.
It's got to happen in person because you gotta see the difference where those two people are at. I'm down, brother.
Yeah.
I'm down to race anybody. I personally believe that, and until I'm beaten and proven wrong,
Yeah.
I'm gonna claim it. So no disrespect to anybody that thinks they're faster. You got to prove it and beat me. I believe that I'm the fastest Australian professional wrestler.
There's no chance I'm faster, but I will try.
Absolutely. That's all you can do, bro. That's all you can do. There are some people out there that I look at and I'm like, oh, that's a challenge. Marston Holmes couldn't beat me. Mickey Ryan couldn't beat me. And they tried. People say, like, oh, they're not trying. They tried. They sprinted. The De Silvas. Paris De Silva and is it Jude London?
I don't know.
The Velocities?
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys look hella quick. I think they might be able to beat me, but
Yeah.
I gotta go to PWA and check them out to see.
Or Bojack's group. They look like fast.
Oh, I'm beating Whippy. I'm beating Sugar. I'm beating Bojack. Respectfully, they ain't got a chance. I'm smoking their aces.
Honestly, I remember at us. What was it called? When you had to run at school.
Yeah, athletics days.
Yeah. I still remember it was. I felt bad at the time, but I thought it was hilarious now.
Mm.
So I'm born in 2007, and
Far
I know
out.
that
I'm 2000.
much younger than what I look like. The
Yeah,
rest
I can see that.
me being kicked out, being too young.
Get out. Did you get back in at least?
I try to show them my ID, but he's not listening. So I go to the back, and then I walk back into the front with my age group.
Mm-hmm.
And then we start running. I tried everything. I tried my best. I was very happy because I didn't think I was going to get to the finishing line.
Mm-hmm.
Very proud of myself when I got to the finishing line. But they kind of took down all the what's the word? This person finished. They were packing up when I got there.
Oh, how long was the race? What was the duration?
Oh, it's like 2 rounds around the entire school.
Uh,
3 or yeah, maybe.
Was that your cross country?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to. I did. I think I might have made Ghost for state in cross country.
Oh yeah.
Like I got 8th, but top 6 made it. So there were 2 ghosts. If anybody dropped out, you got in. And then 100, 200, 400, 800, 3K, and then cross country. I used to get first in at my school, and then go to like Queensland and stuff of that type of thing. So I've got some credentials to back me up.
Yeah.
But if anybody does ever beat me, I do have metal in my ankle, so I've got a peg leg. I broke my leg when I was younger. Actually, about a month into me starting training, I broke it June of 2021, which is a month after I tried out.
How's wrestling being like with that?
At first, I had to be really, really cautious. But I've also got my Cert 3 in fitness as well too, so I know all the right things to be able to. I also wanted to do physiotherapy when I was younger too, so I learned all about that. So I've got all the range of motion back as much as I can without the metal in it. And it feels weak sometimes, but it's the best it's going to be, and I still do all the things that I can do with it. So it is what it is. The wrestling I don't do soccer anymore. That was like my main sport. I used to be quite decent at it. I set some records in my day. I got 83 goals in 17 matches in my under 14s year.
It just kind of reminded me of someone. I got teamed up with this person. His goal was to go to to be like a famous soccer player.
That was my goal.
He got teamed with me. That hasn't played
nice.
soccer for so many years.
Oh, goodness.
So angry so many times. It was like he got angry so many times. It was funny. Like I was joking how angry he was getting. But
it feels like you were just rage baiting him at that point.
Near the end of the game, I'm like, he's actually this pissed.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I don't mean it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like cartoony, like anger. I can describe it.
Like you can see the steam coming out his ears. Yeah. How I broke it, I was playing soccer actually. My ankle touched my knee.
Damn.
I know, it folded.
Yeah.
That's why it needed I've got 8 screws and a metal plate. So I've got a peg leg, and when I broke my arm, I've got a hook hand.
Pirate.
I am a real pirate. Yeah.
And did you get a penalty kick for that?
No, it was futsal, indoor soccer. Because I laid on the ground and they couldn't use the field anymore, so they had to call the game.
Oh, no.
I was not getting up.
Was your team winning?
I can't even remember, to be honest. I don't think we were. I wasn't on a good team. I usually pick the underdog teams that I play on. I
still remember our team. We didn't. It was like one guy that got us to the finals. Honestly.
Yeah, that season that I talked about, we had
called him Billy Slater.
Billy Slater. My my soccer coach used to call me Special K sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if that was because I was special or because he thought I was like a special athlete, but it might have been a bit of both.
Yeah. And my last question to end this interview off.
Yes, sir.
Who inspired that shirt?
This shirt?
You're wearing, yeah.
So this is when I was going through my I'm gonna be a serious wrestler phase. And there's obviously the black heart, and if you look closely, I've got my little logo on all the marks.
Yeah. I love when you can look at stuff and notice little details to
it. Yeah. So it's got all my colors. It's got the ships and stuff in the background. This shirt doesn't have a whole lot of meaning to me personally, like the one you're wearing or like ones before it. My goal with this particular shirt was like make it look like a heavy metal shirt, something you can wear out, sort of like casual, cool looking graphic. People can look at it, not really necessarily associate it with wrestling.
Yeah.
But if somebody who knows, you know what I mean?
I think it's like really cool. It kind of reminds me of I know it's like afterwards, probably Iron Lung. That one scene in Iron Lung.
I haven't seen it.
Okay. Oh,
yeah, is that the one with Markiplier?
Yeah, this one thing that's really reminding me of that.
Okay.
In front of this big red clouds, and it's like a big monster in the middle of it.
You're right. Do you recommend I watch it?
Yeah, I'll say it's a slow movie because it's Five Nights at Freddy's got hated on because it was fast paced and not like the game. So they went, we're gonna go game pace. So in the beginning, it's like all you basically see him in the submarine, how boring it is in the submarine, and how like crazy it has to be because like he's going down, the water's turned into blood for whatever at this planet, and it's slowly going down. And he's like, "Have we tested anything? Is down here? You are the tester." Oh,
Oh, right. See, I haven't played the game. I haven't seen the movies.
what I've heard is
I have no idea what it's about.
without spoiler. What I've heard is game is not recommended. The story
Right.
is amazing, and the movie is it's been #1, beating all Hollywood. Marco
I've heard a lot about it.
acted, directed, produced, writes, and he didn't even pay to what's the word I'm looking for, to send people at advertise. He didn't pay for advertise. He just did a YouTube video saying, "Beg your theaters to put my movie in."
Yeah, right. So Markiplier has done it all on his own.
Yeah, and I'll give him credit. It's gone around the world. It's gone to Bundaberg. We have theater.
Same, brother. I'm in Gladstone, probably smaller town than Bundaberg.
I
can't escape it.
So,
some hot takes, real quick. I've never seen The Lion King. I like pissing people off. I've never seen any of the Batmans. I've never seen any of the Supermans. I've never seen any of the Lord of the Rings.
okay. I haven't seen Lord of the Rings.
What else? I just want to piss some people off real quick.
Okay, but here's the test. Where is Spider-Man from?
New York?
No, like Marvel, DC. Let's.
Oh, Marvel.
Because I feel like you don't have. If you know where they come from, it's okay. Okay, Hulk,
Marvel.
Black Cat.
I don't know who that is.
I was trying to trick you because DC and Marvel both have different Cat Lady and Catwoman.
Yeah, right.
Okay, Invincible.
DC.
Wasn't even a part of either.
Oh, damn it.
He did.
I do like that show, though. That is a good show.
Yeah. Black Widow.
Marvel, because they're a part of the Avengers. I know the Avengers.
Superman.
Superman's DC.
Sentry. Or Bob.
Bob. Like, the only Bob I know is from Monsters vs. Aliens.
Thunderbolt. Marvel. But yeah.
I have some weird, obscure knowledge, but, like, really, really niche.
Yeah. I have like 3 boxes of comics and WWE things, so I'm just
Right. See, I'm a nerd for different things. I played a lot of FIFA growing up because I was a soccer player. So if you showed me just about any flag, I could probably tell you what it is.
Yeah.
But I can't name most of the Marvel characters.
Yeah. How have you gone through life?
I know.
Nerds are more accepted because when I told my nan that I was a nerd, she's like, "Don't talk about yourself like that." I'm like, no, it's a good thing.
Yeah, there's nerds and dorks, right? And you're a nerd, not a dork. Or maybe a bit of both, who knows?
Yeah.
I played every single Pokemon game, though. I love Pokemon.
Yeah, my friend's going to love that.
Shout out Magikarp with the pirate hat.
Perfect. I know a friend that will be 3D printing that.
Oh, so when I go back to Perth, one of my friends is going to colour that in as a shiny Magikarp.
Oh, that's nice.
Gold. Yeah, I'm pretty keen for it.
A follow for the gold. You have to
All
have
for the
gold
gold, brother.
shoulder to get gold.
Gold hunter, brother.
And do you want to advertise any of your matches, merch, social media before we log off?
Yeah, sure. So my main socials is probably my Instagram and Facebook, Captain Jozef Blackheart. I've got a match coming up at Atomic very soon. When's this getting posted?
A week. Maybe.
A week or two. I won't drop who it is just yet then because the match graphic hasn't posted yet. But it's a very, very exciting match, a very popular wrestler.
Okay.
From PWL. It's going to be quite a good match. Atomic 28 at the Powerhouse. Go check it out in Toowoomba.
I think I have a name, but I won't say because you might make a reaction to it. Oh. At least you got his socials out of the way. While we wait for him. I need a pen.
1 hour later. Arr!
Well, I loved that interview. That was so much fun. Hope to do it soon and do that run, but I don't know what's happened now. I hope everything is good.
1 more hour later. Arr?
I need to take this off. It's way too hot. So, there is a line. That's insane. That's what I look like at work.
1 more. Actually, you're probably just getting sick of me. Let's just skip till when he comes back. Arr.
Sorry, brother.
It's alright. That's kind of lost words. Oh no! I went,
Did I say that?
that's how it ended. You went, and then it ended. And I went,
Look, the Samsung logo popped up, and I'm like, no. That's hilarious.
That, doesn't make that happen. So
You can keep that interview on. That's funny.
Yeah, of the recording of my reaction. Also, during that,
With the bandana. Yeah, right.
I just figured out probably at work when I've taken this off, I've been walking around with this.
Yeah.
But I'll continue the outro.
Yeah. So Atomic Pro Wrestling, the 28th at the Powerhouse in Toowoomba. Get your tickets. Shout out Matt Midnight.
Get your merch.
Yeah. Get your merch. Click the Redbubble link in the bio or get your merch at shows. I always have it. I've got hooks, swords, hats, shirts, stickers, photos, everything you could ask for. Kids buy those hooks.
Yeah.
Because that's how I am able to travel and continue wrestling.
Thank you for doing this interview. Hope you have a good day.
Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you.